Hey guys, so today I'm going over my Massachusetts pre-ban Norinco Mak90 Sporter. It is pre-ban, which means it was before September 13th, 1994, which is the Massachusetts law for pre-ban. I cannot own a newer style AK or an AK built after that. This is the shitty thumb hole buttstock that comes with it. As some of you may know, it sucks. It's very bulky. It's not comfortable. They just had to get it done though to get them loopholed into the country at the time. Some of them come with a straight cut receiver. Some of them come with a slant. As you can see, this is not perfectly straight. This is slant. So I got a slant cut receiver, which also sucks. But if you have these kicking around, any of these parts, hold on to them. I guess they're worth some money. This being a complete box with the styrofoam and everything was good. But I had to pay about $1,650 for that rifle, unfired. And now through hours of research, work, customization, money, I'm at this point. So very first thing I needed to get rid of was that stock and grip. So I used a Hogue AK rubber grip, has the finger grooves on it, feels comfortable. I got the Magpul grip first. It was all right, I didn't mind it, but this is a lot more comfortable for me. To get rid of that stock, so like I said before, it's not a straight cut receiver like most AKs. This one has a slant cut in it, which sucks. You can't really find all of the parts you'd like to find. You know, for me to keep a wood stock in it, I'd have to go through Ironwood Designs, and that wasn't something that was going to be possible just because of my schedule and that guy's schedule. I think he works like 3 hours a day out of his garage in California. So there was a lead time on it. I didn't want to wait. And so I switched it over. I went Desert Fox Tactical, got a slant cut stamped receiver adapter, which allowed me to put this Mission First Tactical Battle Ink minimalist stock. It's definitely minimalist. It's very comfortable, looks good, it's clean. Used a PWS ratcheting castle nut. Love it. Finger tighten it, ratchets itself on, use a wrench after, give it a couple clicks, it's good, it's not going anywhere. Jump up front, take this off. By the way, this is a pre-ban 75 round drum. Again, same thing to own high capacity magazines in Massachusetts. So whatever this costs you in your free state, this cost me $350. But it was brand new, never used. Is what it is. So up front here, I decided to go with the SLR handguard. It's the AK Ion free float. It's 10.5 inches. It's the type B. And the type B means that there's a slot cut out for the gas block sling loop here. This is a 45-degree gas block. And I got the full length gas tube as well with the rail. This fits on very nice, very quick installation. Another cool feature about this is, if you can see in there, those fins, they act as a heat sink, kind of like your computer parts that you have. Very clean look. It's all M-lock. Quick connects here on it, 4 different points. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Makes attaching the sling pretty easy. It attaches with this bolt here and on that side, and then there are 2 here. You can see that right there and there. So the install is quick. None of these levers do anything afterwards. And for the muzzle, I decided to go with the Spikes Tactical AK Dynacomp. These don't come with a threaded barrel, so I had to do that myself. It's a 14x1 left-hand thread. Haven't had the chance to use it yet. All the ranges are closed, but looks great. I'm sure it'll work just as good as it looks. For the internals, I decided to keep those stock. After doing research, I found out that the Chi-Com internals are actually some of the greatest internals you can have, coming from the stock factory. The only upgrade to this would be the ALG trigger and stuff like that, and it's really not worth the money if you have the Chi-Com stuff in it. So those will remain stock for a while. I have yet to decide on what sight I want to go with, because if I decide to use a magnifying optic, I'm going to have to get the master mount, which mounts to these pins here. Comes up, you mount it there as you see in pictures, and then if not, I'm just going to throw a red dot on the rail here. Still thinking about it, haven't really decided yet, but so some of the things that I actually had to machine myself was the receiver adapter. A lot of these Mak90s, it seemed like they were kind of rushed to get them fixed and brought in. So these cuts weren't perfect, they're not all the same. These adapters are all made the same, so your AK is going to vary a little bit, but you never want to adjust the AK at all. The receiver just stays the receiver. You want to work on the other stuff, because this is a $60 part to replace. This is not. So I had to sand down this shape here, the slant itself, on the receiver adapter to get that to fit a little better and snug, and same thing on this side as well. Get the gap pretty close. It looks good, doesn't look bad. And actually inside as well, there's the screw here where it attaches. Don't know if you can see that. There's a screw right there with the lights on. It attaches there. The tang goes into the buffer tube, and then the grip nut down there actually holds onto it as well. Put some pressure down, but that screw did not line up with my hole. So to get that to fit in, sand that down, brought it in closer, screw lined up. Not a big deal. The other thing that actually worked on mine, but not my buddy's, this Mod 2 handguard. It's the mount for the SLR handguard. That comes with it. You just select that option. You need that for the Chinese, the Mak90s. And so with the stamped receiver, this fit in flawlessly. No problems at all. Really not a lot of play at all. But on the milled receiver ones, these are about a 1/4 inch wide. So the milled receiver is obviously thicker on the sides. It's not stamped. So this is actually wide. These are built for stamped receivers. I called SLR, told them about it, and I just told them I machined it and milled it down to fit in my buddy's milled receiver. And the guy had said he's actually never seen a milled receiver Mak90. He knows about them, but he hasn't had a chance to even get numbers off it to build them. So I sent them the dimensions on that. I don't know, they might get something out soon, who knows. Regardless, if you're doing it yourself, you got to take about an 1/8 inch off the sides, the insert piece inside here. It's about that width there that goes in. So I actually had to shorten that about a 1/4 inch to fit that in. So 1/8 inch on each side, mill that just flat down, slid right in my buddies, no problems after that. That's just the other thing you got to look out for with these. But all in all, I don't know, I love the way it looks now. I love the way it feels now. Still have yet to shoot it. The range is closed. But as soon as it opens up, I'll definitely get a video of it going and post that. So, again, if you have any questions at all, need information on any of the parts, any questions about the Mak90s in general, if you own one, need questions, need answers, then feel free to comment. I will definitely reply to them. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Plan to do some more, maybe with my AR and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.